Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Jennings, and welcome to the Carffice. Has it ever happened to you? You're working away, you have a project you're working on, and somebody comes in, has a question, or needs to chat, and it's an interruption to your work. It's your job to help serve this person, but yet your focus isn't with them. If you recall, a couple of episodes ago, I talked about the art and the presentation of your workspace. What's it say? What are the nudges that are there cueing people to whether they're welcome to your space or really not that welcome? If somebody comes to speak with you and you can't tear yourself away from your computer for a moment, it tells them that they're not terribly important. But sometimes you get the thoughts in your head. You really need to get that focus done to make sure you get that project taken care of. What's the course of action here? One recommendation is to, of course, communicate. Always communicate the best you can. And in this case, maybe it's a little sign. Maybe on your, if you have an office, if you're fortunate enough, you close the door. Or maybe you have a little placard on your desk or on your workspace, your cubicle, that says available or busy. Just that simple. So people know when you're free for a chat and when you're not. Now, why even bring this up? First of all, it's good communication. It's good to talk with your peers and your colleagues and let them know when you're free for a chat, when you're not. The other reason is productivity. You may feel like document here, doing an email conversation, I'm on the phone, I'm doing stuff, I'm busy doing things. Yes, sometimes that's the case. But if you have a project that requires a little deeper thought, a little deeper dive on the information, maybe more focused attention, if you're working on that and you have an interruption, that interruption can cost you 23 minutes, 15 seconds. A study from the University of California, Irvine found 23 minutes, 15 seconds to get back into the frame of mind you were in when you were really working on that project. So a little interruption frequently is not that little. It has repercussions down the road. The important piece of this puzzle is communicating with your peers so you have good relationships and good conversations. Second part is not allowing yourself to be interrupted so often during the day. 6 interruptions, that could wind up costing you 2 hours of productivity. Nobody's fault other than probably your own for not communicating clearly. But do you have a spare 2 hours to give away to getting your brain back in gear? Most of us don't. So do what you can to ensure that your peers, your colleagues, even your telephone understands that when you're working, you're working. And if you have time to be bothered and be in conversations and to have a quick pop-up discussion or even a joke to keep things light in the office, there's a time and a place for that. And it's okay to say, this is the time, this is not. Because otherwise, those projects that you have that require your focus and your attention may never get done. So until next time, I'm Dr. Sam Jennings. This has been the Carffice.